Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to what seems to be the finale of Starfox Adventures. Previously, we returned to Krazoa Palace after parting ways with Tricky to turn in the 5th Krazoa Spirit, and we quickly learned afterwards that the final spirit happens to reside within Krazoa Palace. So today we're going to enter that final shrine and acquire the last spirit to complete our mission. That's provided if I know how to get back up to the highest level first. Because I don't think this fan is going to take me up there. So I guess we'll head to the center fan and then use this one. And that takes us back to the higher levels of Krazoa Palace. Unfortunately, the fan's on the other side of the spring, so we have to run all the way over there and then use that fan. Up we go. And now to find that last shrine, which is probably across from our R-Wing, I think. That's not where it is. I just took the long way around to getting there, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. Oh well. Doesn't really matter though, that shrine's not going anywhere. So let's hop on board to that warp pad and see what the last test brings us right now. It looks to be some sort of battle arena. I guess this next test isn't going to be as easy as some of the other ones in the past. So once we enter, there's a life force door here. A life force door of 1. Go around to the ladder. We'll see who our opponent is.
I've been waiting for you, Fox McCloud. Yeah! You may have returned the spellstones, but the war is not over yet. Now you must face me.
That's right. After, what, 3 encounters with this guy? We're now finally getting to face Scales one-on-one. This is referred to as the Test of Scales, but all he's doing is just standing there. He's not gonna swipe his claw, not gonna swing that sword he's brandishing. He's just doing nothing, he's just standing there looking stupid. But the minute you pull out your staff, well, this happens.
Stop! Scales! You are no longer any use to me!
Who are you? I demand you show yourself!
I am the one you brought to Krazoa Palace. The Earthwalkers could see me, but you could not.
I don't understand.
No, I didn't think you would. Your desire for power overwhelmed you and blinded you to the truth inside. Now give Fox what he's looking for. Give him the final Krazoa spirit.
You will regret this.
It was in him all this time. But that voice, I recognize it from somewhere. Yeah!
That does not warrant a winning pose, nor a yeah, Fox. This is probably the most infamous thing about this game. It's the entire bait switch that General Scales, who we thought was to be the main antagonist this whole time, despite the fact that he showed up not that often, was getting ready to be our ultimate boss fight, right? Oh no, turns out that Fate had other plans, and it's so stupid. Like, at least we had a villain that we had to look out for in the form of General Scales, and yet he gets gypped at the last second? I was ready to kick this guy's butt, and now the game just says otherwise. But trust me, the stupidity is yet to come. But before I turn this thing in, there is some background information I want to talk about regarding the quote-unquote boss fight we just went through. So this fight obviously suffered because of the Microsoft buyout, among other things. So that's why this whole fight had to be cut, for lack of a better term. If you want to know how long Scales had when it came to like on-screen time in this game, it is documented, I believe, on Rwingpedia. From what I found, he had about 15 minutes of screen time throughout the entire game. Also, as a small detail, if you notice Scales' eyes throughout the game, they were changing color to show that there was a hint that he was being possessed somehow. That's a really subtle hint, but I guess it's a cool detail. There's even a word count to how many lines he had, and even how many words that Scales had throughout his time in the game. In total, with 5 appearances, he had 8 lines, or 70 words, of Dino talk, and 12 lines, equaling to 94 words, in English. If you combine that, that's a total of 164 words, or 220 lines the VA had for Scales in this game. Thankfully, Scales' voice actor did voice other characters in Starfox Adventures, so for their sake, I hope he/she got a good payday out of this. Because what happened to Scales? If I were General Scales' VA, and that was the only character I got to voice in this game, I would be furious.
What's going on? You said this would save her. No! Wake up! Wake up!
I am reborn, the mighty Krazoa god. Heal all those that stand before me.
We will never kneel to you! Give me that!
Hey, wait! Well, thanks for nothing. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be standing here at all.
My staff! You're back.
I've been looking forward to this day, to see you again, Fox McCloud.
Andros!
And now, to destroy the Lilac system!
I've got to stop it!
Uh-huh. So it turns out this entire time, we were all being manipulated by the ultimate puppet master, Andros. He's the final villain of this game. Which, I have like really mixed feelings about this. At first, I really hated this twist, but look at Andros. I can't really fault the presentation, how it looks, but the twist itself is just so stupid. I will say, for early GameCube though, he looks so menacing. They did a really good job on designing Andros' look, but the twist though, the fact that he is a villain at all in this game in any capacity, especially after the having him in Star Fox 64, no, I won't take it. Kind of, not really. He looks good, but it's so stupid. I don't know what to feel about this. So if there is a theory on how Andros may be responsible for destroying Crystal's whole world, which was mentioned at the beginning of the game, I don't think it was mentioned by name, but her whole world, Cerdia, might have been destroyed thanks to Andros himself. This can't be supported by the fact that Crystal did recognize who Andros was before she got trapped in that crystallized prison. So that's why she said, "It's you," before end up getting swept away by that current thing back at the beginning of the game. I have no idea how Crystal even knew who Andros was at all. Like, how would she know who Andros is, but never really met him before, as far as we know? There's definitely some kind of missing link between those two, if I have to say so. Anyways, if you play Star Fox 64, then you know how this fight goes. Damage the hands first, avoid getting eaten by Andros whenever you just try to inhale you. If you do shoot the asteroids, then you can get some health back. And believe it or not, this fight is actually kind of tough if you're not careful. Like, this first phase, it has given me a lot of trouble in the past. So don't take this boss fight lightly. Just because the twist itself is stupid doesn't mean that the fight isn't anything to sneeze at.
Hey, McCloud. Different time, different planet, and you still need Falco's help. It's good to see you, buddy.
And wouldn't you know it, that's not the only surprise they throw at us at the end of this game. Falco, who's been absent through this entire time, decides to show up, and thankfully he is helping us, but still, where has he been this whole time? Well, actually, there is a reason for that. There is a comic called Farewell Beloved Falco, which does explain what Falco did do in between 64 and Adventures. And the reason why he's here is to supply us with bombs, like he's done so back in 64. Shoot the bomb in Andros' mouth tries to suck you in, and kind of true to what happened in 64, it's the brain that's his weakness. How he has a brain even though he's supposed to be like some sort of incorporeal being, I'm not sure, but that's the weak spot again. It's kind of like combining the two fights from 64 in a way. That's pretty cool, despite, like I said, the twist, not so cool to me. The fight is pretty enjoyable and tough, because you can see how much I'm taking damage because I'm not being that careful at times. There is unused audio that intended Fox and Falco were supposed to be fighting Scales, but apparently it wasn't any longer from the details I did find out about that fight, when very few there are available online. So the crux of what Farewell Beloved Falco is about, to sum it up, the team gets restless because of their lack of work following the Lilac Wars, which is Star Fox 64 if you're in America. It was called the Lilac Wars in Europe, I believe. Just a minute, gotta get my composure straight, because Andros is really kicking my butt right now. I have a lot more health than I actually normally do at this point in the fight, actually. Kind of surprising. So the team gets restless because they don't have any work afterwards. And then they get mixed in with Crystal's gang, I believe are called the Hot Rodders. And they even somehow make Fox and Falco fight at some point during that storyline. It's because of this that Andros actually gets resurrected because of some stupidity from Slippy. He was trying to make sure that Andros' corpse would stay dead for good because apparently some other force was storing his body for some reason, but then they decided to keep it around for some purpose. I don't really know why. But that's how Andros got resurrected. All in all, this is a really weird fight.
We did it, Fox!
Dinosaur Planet is saved!
Andros is defeated once again!
You all did a great job.
General Pepper here. Good work, Starfox team. I received a message from the King and Queen Earthwalker, thanking you for saving their world. Oh, and Tricky says hi. I was, however, very surprised to hear that Andros was still alive.
Not as much as we were!
It seems that Andros discovered the ancient power of the Krazoa, and by trapping Crystal, who had the ability to channel this power, he was able to use this energy to revive himself.
At least this time we'll see the last of him. I'm transferring your fee as we speak. Pepper out.
Woohoo! Yeah!
We can finally repair the ship!
And I really need some oil. These joints are not what they used to be.
And I can't wait to get back with the Starfox team. Hey guys, you don't mind if I hang with you again, do ya?
Sure, Falco. It's great to have you back.
The Starfox team is back together again!
Oh, Fox! I almost forgot! I received this message from Crystal.
Hi, Fox. I really appreciate what you did for me. I'm just so sorry we didn't get much of a chance to talk. I'm left with just one more thing to do.
And that's to say thank you.
Well, okay. I mean, sure, no problem.
You're not shy, are you, Fox?
My sensors indicate Fox's temperature is rising. Are you okay, Fox?
I'm gonna be just fine.
And it looks like the Starfox team is back together with a new addition in Crystal. So I understand how Andros was kept alive now in between games, but that still makes the twist really dumb to me. By itself though, very enjoyable and challenging. I won't take that away. It's just a shame that Andros shafted Scales as the main big bad, because Scales did get a lot of screen time as it is, but because of this, he pretty much got zilch. All in all, I still like this game. I see this as a beginner Zelda game with Star Fox's skin attached to it. There is some stupid stuff in it, not regarding the twist, like some items have limited use. Scares aren't that important in the long run if you know what you're doing, and the puzzles aren't like the greatest things in the world. But I still have legitimate fun from this from time to time, as evidenced by my time in Dragon Rock. It's not the Star Fox game that everyone wanted after the masterpiece 64 turned out to be, but it's still fun to play. if you want to know how Crystal got into the Star Fox canon and how things advanced after Star Fox 64, between playing this game and checking out that manga on how Falco left and rejoined the team, that's what you're gonna get out of it. I'm really surprised that this series went as fast as it did. I thought we'd go for like maybe a couple more parts, but I had fun overall. I have no problem in sharing this game whatsoever. I did hate it for the longest time because I got walled at that stupid test, but once you get past that, some of this game is, like I said, legitimately fun, so I suggest you do give it a shot. Don't expect it to be the Star Fox game that you want it to be, especially after this one came after 64, but it's still worth trying out regardless. And there is a fan base for this. I have got comments how people actually like this game and enjoy it from their childhood, so it's not the worst thing in the world, especially in the Star Fox canon. Like I said, give it a shot and see for yourself. It might be hard to find these days because it is an older game, but it should go for much if you do happen to come across it. And that's all I got to say. I hope you enjoyed this project. I enjoyed putting it together a lot more than I initially did. I'm glad I replayed this during my off time because it was during one of my playthroughs that I actually saw myself let's play this game. And like I said, I have no regrets doing it. So enjoy the rest of this credits, and until we meet for the next adventure, farewell for now, and thanks for watching.